How's it going, everyone? So in today's video we're starting on the new worldwide banners here. Now, these are pre-recorded. I just want to quickly point out this way in like really fast speed. Let's just say I got shafted on this banner pretty bad, so this is why I've sped it all the way up. I think it took me like around about 2,000 something stones to actually start pulling the new units. So, but as you can see there, we did get new summon animations pretty good. So I guess it was a little bit enjoyable. Sort of. But yeah, these banners are really good. It's just I got shafted pretty bad. But yet again, we did get a few Myers and all that, but it took a long time to pull good stuff, which is a bit annoying. But nevertheless, this is like a must summon banner, I would say, for for a global fan, because by the sounds of it, well, it's been confirmed, global is catching up to JP, which is obviously a very hype thing. So, because when you think about it, worldwide is probably, I'd say, the best celebration in Dokkan. Because both Global and JP get to share at the same time. Well, same with New Year's as well. But now that Global's going to catch up, it does make a few things interesting. So I might make a different video as well talking about this, but we've got a few minutes here to spare, so I'll talk about it now. So, I think Global catch up to JP is definitely a very good idea. And I do think I'll make the game last a lot longer. The only downsides I can see for Global, which isn't very big in my opinion, is we don't get the foresight. Now, if you don't know what foresight means is, for example, JP will get a banner like months before we do, so we can go, okay, well, it's probably best not to summon. But now that we're going to be caught up, yet again, we don't know when we're going to be caught up yet. It could be another month, 2 months, who knows. We have no clue yet. But we do know what's going to happen, so it does suck in one way that we can't sort of see what's coming yet, but at the same time, let's say JP gets something very hype, like for example, Tanabata Celebration, how they got full, what was it, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, like he was very hype on release, and then everyone on Global was like, damn, we have to wait, several months, but now, once we catch up, we can be as hyped as JP now, so there is wins for that as well, but I can see why some global players are complaining. Which, fair enough, everyone, is going to have their advantages and disadvantages. But the one thing I don't want to see happen, which I think it could, but I wouldn't say it's confirmed, is we may lose discounts and tickets. Now, yet again, we don't know if it's true or not. I would say it's probably not going to happen, but at the same time, it wouldn't surprise me too much, because they are trying to align the games up, but at the same time, they're only making sure the content drops at the same time. So I think tickets will still be a thing for Global. But I don't know why JP doesn't have it. There might be some rules in the gacha. Like the gacha rules, they can't actually do that. I'm not too sure why, but I think it would be a good idea if they included tickets as well. But I guess now we're talking about the summons. How do I best explain? I think we should actually get a pity system soon. Well, don't get me wrong, I think the coin system is a good idea. Don't get me wrong, that's pretty good. But if you want the new unit, there's no guaranteed way to get it. So, Legends did a pretty good idea with their exchange medals. Now, I don't know if Dokkan probably won't do something like that. But if they really wanted to, at the same time, though, it doesn't make any sense. Is they could just put the new unit in this shop with coins, but at the same time, were they going to make like 1,000 coins or something to get it? That'd be too much, because you think about it, you could get shafted on this banner, right, the worldwide banner, and then for anniversary, with all the coins you saved up, you can just straight up buy the new unit. So I don't think they're going to go down that sort of route for pity system, but at the same time, they have to include something. So maybe they do like a percentage rate. So let's say after, I don't know, 20 multis, you have a 50% chance of pulling the new unit, not featured like actual new unit. Now, yet again, will they do that? Who knows? I guess they can do anything within the gacha rules, because obviously they have to follow like guidelines and that. But I think, what is it, One Piece Treasure Cruise, I think they have a similar system like that. After a few multis, you get like a certain percentage chance of pulling the new unit. Well, the new rarity, so I guess they could even, rarity would be good. By the way, this multi is pretty crazy. We pull 2 Myers in the same rotation. Yeah, so they could do something similar to that, but I don't want to see, It's hard to explain because if they just do like double, right, let's just say triple rates, right, for an LR unit, and on the worldwide banner, how many LRs we get? Like 4, I think 4 or 3. So you think about it, yeah, you do have a 1 in 4 chance of pulling in a unit, but at the same time, it's not guaranteed. So I think if I just increase the chance for the new unit in general, maybe 50% for 25 multis, 50 multis is 100%. I think that's still fine, because that's, you know, several stones, obviously, to go through 25 multis. So, yet again, will they do that? Probably not. Even 25 might be too much. 25 might be like the deadline for, just for like one copy. But at the same time, them not having a pity system does help them get top grossing a lot. But at the same time, it also pushes people away, because like with me, to be honest, if I wasn't doing YouTube, I probably would have stopped summoning, like, for a little bit. But, like, this was pretty brutal, but I can see why free-to-play players get so mad. If they save up, like, I don't know, 500 stones, like, that's pretty good for free-to-play player, but then, if they get shafted on the banner with no new units, it's a bit of a letdown, if that makes sense. So, they're gonna have to do a pity system soon. I think that might be their next big target, once we hit. But once the games realign, so Global and JP when Global catches up, I think that should be the next thing, because Global is starting to listen more to the community, which is, to be honest, one of the reasons I like Legends a little bit more, is because they try to listen to them, like, the community straight away. Dokkan's starting to do it now, because we've asked for how many years? 8 years, 8 and a bit years, for the games to be caught up, and finally it's happening. Like, realistically, I think, after 3 years the game's been up, it should have started thinking about catching both versions up. I just don't know why it took so long. Maybe there was certain reasons, the server couldn't hold it, or... But I guess at the end of the day, we are getting the games caught up, which is obviously a very good thing. But yeah, it was very, very hype seeing that, and I think just hearing that itself makes this worldwide celebration the best celebration in Dokkan history. Maybe not so much for JP, but especially for global fans, because we've been asking for this for years. Like, you know, JP doesn't really care, well, they might care about it, because it, you know, I guess it does help out the community in general, because now we're all going to be on the same board with everything, so that's probably good in one way. But, yet again, there could be some downsides to it as well. We don't know just yet. We did get told in the live stream we'll know at a later date, which is obviously very good. If I had to guess when we could see this happen, I mean, sooner the better, really, because I think we're actually, like, only 4 units behind. If I remember correctly, the only units Global's missing is Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Omega Shenron, like both the LRs. Who else? Super Trunks, and then Turles. I think that's the only big banner units with, like, Dokkan Fest and LRs. And I think we're also missing the 2 Pepper Gale units I just dropped the other day for JP. So, realistically, we're not too far behind. So, I'll probably have to do another video talking about how I would actually do it. But just off the top of my head here, I'd probably just try to push as many units as I can to one celebration. So, as we all know, Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Omega Shenron came out in the same celebration. So, we can keep that the same. But I know it would make sense, but I think if they just drop Turles next, and then like 2 weeks later drop Trunks, but at the same time, when that happens, JP's gonna drop a new Dokkan Fest, so unless they do like drop them a week later, or even put them on the same banner, I don't know if they do that, that might be a bit crazy, but I think the sooner the better. But if I had to put a rough estimate time when we could see it, I think it's gonna be before JP's anniversary, which obviously gonna be very good. But then that also brings up another topic, how they're going to do anniversaries. So, I've seen a few people bring up this idea, and I do actually like it. So, for Global, we'll share JP's anniversary. So, once JP hits their 9th anniversary, in, was it January next year or February? Around that time. That's when we will share their celebration. Then for the worldwide celebration, we'll have it when Global usually has our anniversary. So, but yet again, I don't know if they'd call it worldwide then. I guess they could, because that's sort of when we all come together, I guess you can call it. But if not, they could just not call it worldwide anymore, just call it Global's anniversary. I mean, I guess I could still have worldwide. Could I don't know. It's definitely bringing up a lot of interesting ideas, which is I do like the idea of it. Like it's getting the whole community involved again, which is very good. But I just hopefully we don't see too much. What's the word? Not too much like arguments now. I don't think we will because once the games are caught up, you know, we're all gonna be on the same ship, which is obviously good. But yeah, I'm hoping we see it before the 9th anniversary for JP. I think that'd be an insane time for Dokkan fans. Like, celebrating the same anniversary for the first ever time. Because this might be a little bit of a hot take here, but Global's anniversary I don't usually like because we already know what's happening. Like, don't get me wrong, the units are still hype, but I like the idea of not knowing what's next. Like, some celebrations, obviously, it's good, but, like, for worldwide, I think that's why it's doing so well at the moment, because no one had any news. Like, we had no leaks, nothing, for months. Like, we had no idea what was happening. The only sort of hints we had for worldwide was from actual official tweets, like, from Dokkan and all that. So that, to me, hyped up this celebration a lot more. I mean, like I said as well, obviously, with the, like, global catching up was bigger news, but I liked how we didn't know anything. But for Global's anniversary, you know, I already know what's happening. I guess it's good for me because I can start prepping videos, but at the same time, it's a bit boring to play, if that makes sense. So I do like the idea that we're going to catch up finally because, I mean, I guess it makes it easier on me. I don't have to grind 2 accounts at the same time. Obviously, I main Global more because I can read it more, but I do like playing JP as well. And to be honest, I probably will keep playing on my JP account. I'm just probably not going to do any videos. I might do a video here and there, but I'm not going to do like major summons. I'll just be like completely free to play on that. So I guess that's good, and then I can work on my global account a lot more. But yeah, like I said, we don't know when this is happening, so hopefully it's very soon, and then the community's going to be really hype again, but yet again, who knows for sure. Yeah, now as you can see as well, I'll just quickly point back to my summons here. I have got a lot of Dokkan Fest here, so I can't really complain, but just remember, most of these are dupes. Like this Frieza, that was a dupe. So, the only units on this banner that I could actually use dupes of is the World Tournament Goku and the Piccolo. They're the only ones that I can use dupes of. All the other Dokkan Fest already got. I mean, I'll take dupes of like Zamasu and Trunks, because they're getting their easy A's soon, so if I have to, I can just go in the hidden potential and get rid of them, like swap them over. But yeah, as you can see, we have got no special animations at all. I mean, we've got Blue Goku here, and by the way, it doesn't really indicate anything. I don't know why. Like, Blue Goku is finally good at what it's seeing, but I think it only guarantees Dokkan Fest, so that does suck. When I first saw it, I thought it was guaranteed new units, so I was pretty hyped, and then yeah, I saw Trunks and the hype went away pretty quickly. But even though I'm getting shuffled in this banner, like I said at the start of the video, I strongly suggest summoning on this banner. Either the Vegito or Zamasu, either one's a pretty good choice. You know, you don't really get any... I don't know what banner's actually better, to be honest. I guess it depends what you main. If you like Zamasu more, go Zamasu's banner. If you like Vegito more, go Vegito's banner. It's not really... You know, there's not really a big difference. I think the only big difference is going to be is depending on the easy A's for Zamasu and Trunks. If Trunks is very good and you don't have dupes for him, then I recommend summoning Vegito's banner, and then Zamasu's banner, well... But yeah, I guess it all depends on the easy A's. We won't know any details for probably the next few days as well, so that's pretty good. I do like how we are getting spaced out events. So I think a few more days we get Battlefield, a few more days we get, you know, easy A's. So it's good they've had an even spread out and not just wait a whole week and then we'll drop new events. So I do like that idea. Hopefully they keep that up with other big celebrations as well. As you can see, I've summoned that much. My box is full, but I think that's the way Dokkan's going to do more celebration info. Even just like small celebrations, just do little like maybe 2-day breaks, new easy A, 2 more day break, another hard event, you know, stuff like that. I think that'd be a good balance to the game. By the way, here the video is slowed down here because we actually got a new animation for once, and we'll let it play out. So I don't know if I'm too hyped about this. Obviously, it guarantees new unit because this is sort of like the Whis Rewind, except it's just Trunks' time machine. But yeah, we actually got finally a new summon animation. Well, we actually got a few. We got this one, and then what else did we get? The Vegitos are new as well, the new assets for that. Was that it? And also the new cutscenes for like Goku transforming. Oh no, I think that was it. But yeah, as you can tell, we finally got Vegito, well, the blue boys, I guess you can call them. They go to Vegito, so obviously that was very hype for me. I mean, it took me, as you saw, several thousand stones, but we did get him. So now I'm in the current process of link leveling all of them. But as you can all tell as well, this video is going up a little bit later than I usually upload. Usually I would have uploaded it yesterday, but since I had so much to summon for and a lot of videos, it took a lot out of me and I just fell asleep. But I do plan on getting them fully link leveled up by today, and then hopefully tomorrow I can start doing showcases for them. Because as you can see, I pulled Zamasu as well, so I got all the units so far except Zamasu, well, most Zamasu. I did end up pulling him in this video. It's just right at the end, but I do plan on doing showcases very soon. Like I said, I think probably after this video, maybe one more day, I should be able to get them all link leveled. Because I got a fair bit of keys saved up. I was meant to use it for Kale, and then I just decided, well, I'm not really in a big rush for Kale, but I know Vegito's probably coming for Worldwide, so that's why I decided to save my keys. But yeah, so hopefully in a day, two days max, you'll see some videos up for showcases. I'm not too sure. I actually might take him into the Goku Black fight and see how well they do. Mai and Zamasu, I'm not too sure, but I think definitely with Vegito and MERGED Zamasu, I'm probably going to do showcase against Goku Black because he looks like the hardest boss. I don't know all, like, on JP as well, but I know for Global, probably Goku Black's the hardest at the moment. Because we do have a Mega Shenron on JP, and he does look pretty hard to fight, so. But we're nearly at the end of the summons here, so we didn't get, I don't know, would I count this a massive shaft, maybe? I mean, you don't get to see because I've edited it down, but this is like, all up, like nearly 50 minutes of recording here, so you could tell by now I was getting pretty mad getting shafted, but yet again, we did eventually pull them, so. But yeah, let me know as well how you guys actually went with your summons as well. I'm pretty interested to see how everyone went with these banners. Because I've seen a few people on like Twitter get them, well, Z, sorry. Get them pretty easily. Someone got them off a single I saw, and that, not gonna lie, that made me a little bit mad, but yet again, I was happy for him, but I was just mad I got shafted this badly. But yeah, let me know in the comment section how you guys went. I'm fairly interested to see how everyone's luck's going. But yeah, these banners, man, they are really good. Especially the World Tournament units, like, you know, they're a must-have, really. To be honest, if I had to say, if you don't have them, but you have a lot of coins, I'd actually recommend picking one of them up. Or, like, potentially two of them. Because you're going to use them for a lot of the hard difficulty events. The only downside I have to say, though, that I was looking forward to was hopefully God Goku being on this banner. But at the same time, I do understand why he's not. But it would have been a really good choice if God Goku was on this banner. So I think this is the last summon here as well. And we did actually get another time, well, yeah, time, I guess you call them Time Machine Wineback, I guess you can call it. So we did get 2-in-1 video, that's obviously pretty good. I was hoping for like a Goku Black riff for Vegito or Zamasu, that'd be pretty sick, but yeah, these are the only real hype animations we got. Yet again, can't really complain too much. I'm not quite one of them YouTubers that get really lucky. But I guess someone has to get shafted. But yeah, that'll be it for today's video, guys. Like I said, let me know in the comment section below how you guys went. You know, if you guys decided to summon more, you're going to save up for part 2 now. But yeah, if you guys like this video and want to see more, please leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one.